In today's session, I'm going to talk a little bit about theories behind all that we have been doing. And we are going to tap with all the fingers. You know, when we complete the program, we are just only on the pinky now. You have to understand that each finger is wired to the brain in a distinct way and have distinct functionalities associated with it, because the goal of the program is to make our brain to work better, because suppress the skeptical, doubtful, negative brain and open the midbrain, which is which will give you unlimited success, prosperity, and that is primarily the goal. So the pinky has friendliness and love associated, and it is linked to the brain in a very specific way and functionality. And then the four fingers represent the four parts. This is, I will say, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So the four parts, four tapping represents the four places in the forehead corresponding to the brain. And the yogis used to work on these lines. Okay, and they have specific names for that, and then we don't have to worry about that. Just approximately four parts, and then this is 1, and then the end of this one is 2, the end of the 3, and then the 4, and the 4 parts. We are activating those parts of the brain. And then every time you do, you have to remember the root chakra, and then the root chakra is the chakra in between the anus and the sex center, and you have to focus attention on that, and also you have to focus attention on the brow chakra, and then the pinky, and then the brain exploding. So these are very important, and then the brain will open by itself through this practice. Let's go and do this practice now. Close your eyes and put your pinky on the brow chakra. Feel the pinky, feel the brow chakra, feel the root chakra. And then feel the brain exploding with energy. Now we are going to tap, tap, tap very slowly on the brow chakra with the pinky. 1. Feel the pinky and friendliness, the brow chakra, the root chakra, and feel the brain exploding. 2. Feel the pinky and friendliness, the brow chakra, the root chakra, and then the brain exploding with energy. One more time, I won't tell you now what they do. You have to do it yourself. 3. Now we are going to tap, 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 tap fast right on the brow chakra, and then you remember all the instructions. Tap, 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 tap. The instructions are the friendliness and the Pinkie, the broad chakra, the root chakra, and the brain exploding with energy. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. And then move vertically, go up at the 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, whenever I do this, you have to remember all the points and remember what they do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go on tapping fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then feel. Feel the brain exploding. Feel it. Keep working on it. I want to say something for the people who want to do the July 16th program, the 3-4 day program. I personally look forward to do that because I'm going to teach things that I have never taught before. And it is going to, I of course gave you a syllabus and I will cover that. Whatever it is, I don't remember now. But I will certainly cover that area of brain training. But the most important thing that I would do is how to use yantra. The yantra is the sacred geometry that you will draw on a copper sheet, and how you can lock in the divine energy inside. Then it will be a workshop where I will guide you to draw, and also at the right time, and how to use it. And that's going to be the key. And then that we will work on the sacred geometry of Kubera, the banker in heaven, and how to bring him into the yantra, into your consciousness. And we will start with Ganesha, who is the God who demands first attention. The second attention can go to anyone, but he is the primordial God. So we will have his yantra also.